I'm your host, Tyler Rasmussen, and we've partnered up with our friends at Pool Pro Magazine to bring you a monthly news and notes segment on all things pool related. Knowledge is power, and by tuning in each month, you will stay informed on what the public and the industry are talking about. Joining us for these segments is Pool Pro Magazine's editor-in-chief, Megan Kendrick. With over 10 years' experience writing some of the best articles in the industry, we believe she is the perfect person to notify you on what's going on in the pool world that we know and love so much. Without further ado, let's jump into this month's News and Notes episode.
Welcome to your go-to podcast for the pool and spa industry. My name is Tyler Rasmussen.
And my name is Greg Viafania. And this is the Pool Chasers Podcast.
Hi, Tyler. How's it going?
Hi, Megan.
We're off to a great
That was
start.
your version of just starting off the podcast, which was awesome.
Well,
Thank you for that introduction.
I said, what should I say? And you said, I don't know, just say hi. And so I did. This is all your fault. But how are you this evening?
I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Went to Topgolf, had a little bit few drinks in me, which typically don't have. So we'll see how this goes. Typically, I'm not the one that's drinking, and still I'm drinking. So we'll see.
Perfect. Yeah. I know.
Now we're drinking
usually,
together.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you're drinking, but I assume so.
No, I'm well, you
You're
assume so
not?
because I normally am. I'm drinking water.
Oh, that's horrible.
It's a water, Tyler.
All right, we traded places this time. So now you hosted it, you introduced it, and
That's
I'm
right.
drinking.
I'm gonna keep things rolling as the professionals that we are.
And we're doing good.
Yeah. And
So-
Tyler got a haircut today.
Yep. Looking
A haircut
looking fresh.
and Topgolf in the same day is pretty
Haircut,
exciting.
Topgolf,
Yeah.
40 other things.
All I did was send a magazine to the printer,
That's pretty
And-
impressive.
went to the gym.
There you go. I did not do
So-
that. So
Well,
win.
this is also why I'm drinking water, because apparently there's lots of calories in alcohol and like you can't drink every day and lose weight. So, I'm working on that.
doesn't
Trying to
work.
lose my pandemic baby.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. I've been,
And the trade show baby.
oh God. Yeah, that too.
All
Not
the junk
great.
food and all the expensive meals with alcohol.
Yep. Yeah. Good times.
For sure.
Good times. Now it's
Anyways,
time to,
glad
now
that's
time
kind of
to,
over, huh?
to dry out and work out.
Nice. All right, well, let's jump into today's news. So, about 9 years ago, I don't want to call him a kid. It's not a kid. An adult jumped into a pool off of a diving board onto a raft and, breaking his neck and other injuries, which kept him wheelchair bound and paralyzed from the waist down. So, they just now settled a $19 million lawsuit, which the reason this is a little bit unique is because most of the time the pool builders or other people around the pool are the ones getting to blame. This lawsuit actually went against the homeowner, so that's kind of unique.
Yeah. I mean, and now the big debate is who's actually going to pay this verdict. And I think the answer is nobody, because I'm
Right.
pretty sure these homeowners don't have $19 million.
Yeah, who has
So-
that?
Yeah.
But it's a sad story ending to it, and this article kind of talks about the experts discussing what comes next from this verdict. So it's pretty interesting to hear them talk about how that all works.
Yeah. And not a great precedent to set, I feel
No.
like. But for our industry, I guess.
Yeah, like I said, it's just different because it's usually the pool builder or other parties getting sued, and it's a little bit different, unique story. So in Overland Park, they announced that their pool closed amid lifeguard shortage, which this actually I've seen this happen a few times now, since the pandemic and with the labor, shortage and things like that. It's been tough for every industry to hire people, but lifeguards has been a real shortage. So, it's just part of our world right now, and it's pretty sad to see that happen.
Have you ever been to Overland Park, Kansas?
I have not.
I think that's where Chris Marcano lives, right?
Oh yeah, yep, I think so.
It's pretty nice there.
Yep.
I went there one time to see a Packers game.
Ew.
Mm.
We're not going to debate that.
You can move on to the next one if you'd like then.
Is that where the Chiefs Stadium is?
I mean, it's not in Overland Park, but yeah,
right around there.
Overland Park is right outside of.
It's in Kansas City, right? Or is it outside of Kansas?
Yeah, it's right outside of Kansas City.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
the Packers
I hope they lost.
They did.
Sweet.
It was that season. It was like their one loss of the entire season, and it was like the one game that we went to.
That's awesome. I always like to see them lose. So this one's kind of a unique story. You know, we both really laughed at this one because it's just really weird. You know, so this company has now made a bottle of lotion, spray, and perfume that smells like sunscreen. So you can smell like salty ocean air with sunscreen all year round.
No, so the lotion and the spray, that is the sunscreen that they have made this fragrance after.
And the fragrance is below it now called Vacation.
Yes. Apparently people love this particular brand of sunscreen so much that they want to smell like it all year long.
Oh my word. That's even worse. I thought it was like they made these
like a group,
like a Bath and Body Works, like, you know, which still is like weird, but
like a group of products where it's like, here, you've got your lotion and your spray and your perfume. No, they made a perfume so you
based
can smell
off of that brand.
Like,
oh, that's even more funny. So,
I've got to be sure to explain.
If your wives aren't already sick of smelling you smell like a pool guy, you can buy them this.
I don't know. I don't picture very many pool guys smelling like this particular.
Not the beach, but they probably smell like sunscreen. Yeah, probably
sunscreen.
Not.
Yeah, but I don't know. This feels like it's a very like tropical kind of.
Now I want to smell it.
Coconut, pineapple-y kind of.
Like a pina colada.
Let me see if I can get this on Amazon.
We should buy it. We should both buy it, and we'll do a demo next episode.
All right.
Well, I don't know how much it is though. You know,
I know, right? Yeah. Well, you don't want what $100 vacation.
Let's make them that's what we do. We make them a sponsor for the next news and notes.
Someone has searched for this in Amazon because it has vacation air freshener sunscreen. Oh, maybe not.
No,
that doesn't sound like what we're looking for.
Anyways, pretty unique, pretty weird, but you know, still relevant to the pools.
It's not on Amazon.
Not on Amazon?
No.
I'll have to click this link then. So in California, a home has gone for sale, looks like, for $7 million, but it features a 260,000 gallon boulder-strewn water complex, complete with a 100-foot water slide, a lazy river, a swim-up grotto bar, and fire pots. An infinity pool and spa off the back patio spill into a larger pool with waterfalls. There are 15 waterfalls in all.
It's like I don't understand how it's only $7 million because
that's what I said.
It sounds like the pool would be $7 million. And
right?
This house looks giant.
Yeah, and it's in
California.
Swimming
pool in California, and it's a 7-acre estate. Like,
yeah,
what? I don't get it.
I think that's a discount.
Is that a typo in this Forbes story?
It might be.
I mean, I'm gonna have to look because I'm just like, this makes no sense to me.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, maybe it's supposed to say 16.98.
I mean, I feel like the industry should like pool our money and buy this.
Yeah, then we can just have all the parties there.
Yes,
all we want to.
All of the industry parties, and everyone can use it for all of their photo shoots for everything that they need.
Yes, I like it.
It's 11,000 square foot house.
Woo. Yeah,
but
that can't be right. That's insane.
Maybe it's like in a really weird place.
Yeah, maybe. 7 bedrooms, 9 baths, including private guest cottage and kitchenette and laundry, home theater.
Oh, it's outside of Sacramento.
6-car garage.
That explains it.
And so much more. Sacramento.
I cracked the code. I know why it's only $7 million. Never mind, guys. We don't need to buy that.
It's not by the beach. It's in the middle of the capital. Like, no. Oh, the theater's pretty cool though. These other pictures on this link are. So this picture is a theater with the swimming pool on the theater screen.
So, how meta.
Yeah. Anyways, pretty cool. All right, let's get into the industry news.
The industry news. Have you ever heard of the Natare Corporation?
No.
So they do, I feel like I can't even explain everything that they do because it's so much, but they work on some giant commercial projects. They make like big stainless steel pools and spas, and they make a ton of stuff. But they're out of Indianapolis, and they've been in business for 50 years, and they just transferred to an ESOP, an employee stock ownership plan. So that's awesome because, the owner, the guy who started the company, was like, I'm ready to retire or getting ready to retire. And instead of selling to somebody else, I'm going to basically invest back in my employees. And, when they retire, they will have all of this stock in their retirement accounts. So it's pretty cool.
Very cool. I like it. Giving back to the people that help you build it. Pretty cool move, Michael Walsh.
Yeah. Good job, Mike. So Cover Care has added some locations in Missouri and New York. We've talked about Cover Care before, right?
I'm not sure. Doesn't sound familiar to me, but
yeah. Well, so automatic pool covers. Yep. They make automatic pool covers. But they have this division where they essentially set up Cover Care companies to go out and install and repair and care for automatic pool covers, specifically their automatic pool covers. But it's kind of nice because, the auto covers are not the easiest things to deal with. Mm-hmm. And so for builders and servicers who don't want to mess with it, you can have a company that does it for every day come out and do it and hopefully not have any issues. So they've added locations. Let's see, they've got Kansas City, Missouri, and Poughkeepsie, New York. But they're in like 39 markets now all over the country. They're exploding.
Very cool. I'm really impressed that you could pronounce that city.
Poughkeepsie?
Poughkeepsie.
You ever heard of Poughkeepsie, New York?
I've heard of it, but I didn't, seeing it written out, I don't think I would have read it like that, like you did.
Well, Tyler, some people prepare for their podcast.
Some people get it before a day. Before.
Okay. Anyway.
No, but I remember speaking with, these people a few years back about their stuff, and I thought it was a pretty genius idea to have someone that can care for those covers. Obviously it was a need that they solved, and, 39 markets is pretty impressive.
Yeah. I've been up to their facility in Indianapolis before, and it is very impressive. It's it just seems like a very well-run business. They have good leadership, and anyway, I like them. So ControlOMatic, they make chlorine generators for pools and spas. So they've had a lot going on lately. Like they've sold off part of their business, like an employee bought some of it, and now they are moving into a bigger facility. So that's exciting. They've got lots of stuff going on over there these days.
Very cool.
And then I think your favorite story is the guys who make the Big Joe bean jars. Bean jars.
Let's
remind everybody, I'm not the one drinking. No. the Big Joe bean bag chairs and aquatic furniture. Their parent company is called Comfort Research. So they have bought another outdoor manufacturer. They've added to their product lines. Apparently they are now going to be able to make the Mega Noodle and AquaRite Squirter.
Oh, that is awesome.
Why would you name it that?
Oh, it's a big name, coming in the industry with they're not a love sack, but Big Joe is pretty popular. And maybe perhaps they'll rebrand the Swim Noodle, Mega Noodle, and AquaRite Squirter.
All right, so Brighton Pools. Well, actually, they were called Hone Pools. They are now Brighton Pools. Hone Pools was a Maryland pool company, and they have now started a franchise under the name of Brighton Pools. So they've built this business, and now they're going to be sharing all of their systems and processes and everything with the rest of the industry.
Very cool. I have not seen those, but I think it's pretty impressive that someone can put it out there and has enough faith that they have the right systems in place to do that. So, more kudos to them for that.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to look at a couple new products?
Yes, always.
So Hayward has officially launched its AquaRite S3 salt chlorination system. They've got several of these, and it's their broadest range of salt concentrations that they've ever put out. They have one that integrates with their Omni specifically. So yeah, that is their new product that they are touting right now.
800 to 8,000 parts per million. That's
a big range, right?
That's a very big range.
Yeah.
But good for them. I mean, the weaknesses of salt systems that we've all complained about, it sounds like they're trying to break that by giving it more range, which is cool.
Yeah, and I didn't go into all of the features because it was a mouthful.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of new things that they've done with this, with these chlorinators, salt chlorinators. So check them out, give them a chance.
Actually, I always talk about this. My very favorite trade show class was a Hayward salt cell class, because it was like all about. They're just like 2 hours long of everybody asking questions, on salt systems, and I feel like it was very cool of them to just like sit there and answer questions and not sell their product. So it was one of the coolest I've ever been to. It was like right in the beginning when I didn't really know anything. Yeah. So it was a really awesome class, and that one, and then them like how to rebuild a navigator class. So they always have some cool classes around their stuff, but I just feel like their salt systems have always been, they've always tried to lead the way on that. Yeah.
Did we talk about this on the podcast already? I'm sorry if we did, everybody, but did we talk about their video game that they made at the Atlantic City show? Okay.
We did.
Because that, I think, went along with this cool product launch, right? Was trying to carry all the bags of salt to the pool and everything. So anyway,
pretty cool.
Full circle. So for, all of you servicers out there, Frankwell Enterprises has a new Skim Buddy swimming pool skimmer cleaning tool. So, it helps you get the baskets out so you don't have to bend over and touch them if you don't want to.
Trying really hard on this one.
Hey, to each their own, man. You never know what what someone needs and finds useful in the field.
Check out the link and you can see it for yourself and determine your own feelings on it. But I'm sure they're solving a need for some people, which is cool. I mean, I don't really enjoy grabbing debris or frogs or other dead animals out of there, so I get it.
Did I tell you about the bird that was in our skimmer one time?
No, but
it was a dead bird, and Aaron was gone, and I had to deal with it, and it was not my favorite. Yeah.
I found an owl. I found a javelina.
Oh, javelina.
Mm-hmm. Oh, pretty gross.
Yeah, not great. Not great.
Nope.
I guess I would take a bird over that.
Yeah. Well, you could use a Skim Buddy if you had a bird. I mean,
you're right. I could have.
I could not use a Skim Buddy on a javelina.
Gross.
Maybe in pieces. Anyways.
Okay.
Getting too late.
Yeah. So LATICRETE, they make grout and sealants and all of that kind of stuff. So they've come out with 7 new colors. They've like this natural, earthy, and coastal tones that they're trying to hit. So I'm sure that'll be nice, because there's nothing more annoying than not being able to find the right color,
right,
and that kind of stuff. So
I'm sure it'll help with shortages too. Have a different brand with different colors, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, so movers
and shakers.
Yes, favorites. So I feel like I'm just gonna be real here. I've pulled most of these from LinkedIn, and I just went through and I saw all the things that I liked on LinkedIn, all of my activity, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember that guy. He did that, and that's how I found most of these.
There you go.
So Anderson Pool Works, they're a commercial pool construction company, but they're like in the Pacific Northwest and Hawaii. They have hired Jason Weissenflue as the VP of Sales and Marketing. I don't know if he likes it pronounced the German way, but that's what we did.
How do you get that job in Hawaii?
Right?
Right? Anyways.
Yeah. Amy Willer, she was the senior manager of marketing and communications at the PHTA, and she is now the associate director of marketing and communications. So congratulations, Amy. So Scott Boletier, he was the regional sales manager for Dimension One Spas, and now he is the North American sales manager. So congratulations, Scott. You want to know something funny?
Mm-hmm.
I was on a phone call and like I spilled the beans to his dealer that he was the North American guy.
Really?
Instead of the regional guy. I think it was me, but like he clearly had not told this guy that he'd gotten this promotion, and it was like this kind of awkward moment where this dealer is like, am I losing my rep?
Oh.
What? You know, and it was like, no, I'll still be your rep. But yeah, I was, you know, so I was like, oops, sorry. He's like, yeah, I was going to talk to you about that after this call. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
That's
do that.
awesome.
Yeah. Fluidra bought CMP.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Boswell, he was like an art and Marcom director there, and now he has been given a Fluidra title, so he's now the marketing manager for specialty and spa products. So, congratulations, Stephen. He's a nice guy. And then Kyle Irwin, he was the director of sales at United Aqua Group, and now he is the vice president of sales at UAG. So I actually met him when I was in Long Beach. So
nice.
Yeah. Congratulations to Kyle too. Yeah. And the last one I've got is, so Tammy Evans has joined Explore Industries as their CFO. So Explore Industries, that's a rebranded name for all of the brands like fiberglass pools, like Leisure Pools, Imagine Pools, Aviva Pools, and then that Ultra Pool Care Squad, their service franchise. They were kind of all branded under different names. Now they are Explore Industries, and now they've hired Tammy. So welcome to the industry, Tammy.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Talk about the Pool Pro article.
Yes. So in our last issue, we did a lot of things kind of around water conservation and what that should look like in the pool industry. We talked about how climate change and things are changing weather patterns and giving us a lot more extreme weather to have to deal with, whether it's fires or hurricanes or droughts or just extreme heat or cold, right?
Yep.
So I was doing some research today, and sure enough, here we are in San Francisco where new pool builds are not able to refill or fill because of a drought. And so it was kind of like not the news that I wanted to see, but I felt like we had talked about that in this issue and of the importance of, paying attention to these things and kind of having a plan and being good stewards of water. And then, not even a couple of days later, or a month later, here we are with, worst case scenario where they're like, so that new pool you built,
yeah,
good luck with that. So hopefully that doesn't last long.
I wonder if you can hire water filling trucks or something still. That seems like a lot. Like California's putting their hand in stuff again that they probably shouldn't. But
well, it seems like one of the people who has built a pool and was hoping to fill it owns a water filling company. And
really?
They told her no. So it seems like that's not possible. Maybe. Yeah. So anyway, it's an interesting article, something to pay attention to as we go forward, and hopefully it just starts raining in places.
Yeah, it's stuff we've heard about for a long time on the West Coast. I don't know if East Coast people hear about it too much, but for many years, even since I started Brothers, 9-10 years ago, we've been hearing about droughts. So no, it's not super surprising, but it is a problem and one that we'll have to deal with. And a lot of times what happens in California kind of starts to spread to Arizona, Nevada, and east. So
yeah,
hopefully that's not the case. But, I know there was probably 3 years ago was a real big talk about it. And, that's when RO trailers and stuff became really popular.
Mm-hmm.
But then it never really happened. And apparently we're getting closer.
Well, and that's
to
that's kind of the cool thing though, right? Is like you see innovation that comes out of those kinds of issues. And that's kind of the thing that you want to see. And that's the thing that I think we're starting to see out of even the pandemic is like you have a problem, you have to be innovative to fix it. And next thing you know, we've got new technologies and things to move us forward as an industry that we didn't have before. So, so yeah, hopefully this is another area where we can kind of figure it out like we always have.
Yep, for sure. All right, tell people how to get magazine.
Oh, yes. So you can go to poolpromag.com and subscribe, or also just, read all of the content there for free. Or you can pick up free copies of Pool Pro Magazine in SCP and Superior Pool Products locations. And if you do pick one up, go ahead and post it on social media, because I love seeing magazines in the wild.
Yes. Follow Megan on LinkedIn.
Oh, yeah. I'm like I'm like LinkedIn super poster.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, you want to close it out? You opened.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us, Megan. Always appreciate your time.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for listening. If you'd like to learn more, you can hit the link in the show notes below or visit poolchasers.com. If you'd like to learn more about Pool Pro Magazine, pick up the latest issue at your local SCP or Superior and visit them at poolpromag.com. See you out there, Pool Chasers.